Hi everyone, just quickly bringing you a rather special bat that I've had personally made for myself this week. So hopefully at the time of recording it'll be, I had it done yesterday, but if not, it was done this week. It's made by a UK bat maker who has been on my bat bucket list for as long as I can probably remember, and as long as I've really had sort of real interest in sort of really wanting to get into this as a business, and the industry side of things, and sort of in doing my learning, his bats have been, they've been in my top three. They're up there, with things like the Keeleys and all of those ones, and even sort of the Alex Make Grey Nicks and sort of the legendary sort of the really big bat makers around. But without further ado, I was lucky enough to be given the opportunity to go to the Kookaburra BatCave in the UK factory. Normally this is only reserved for professionals and the sponsored guys and everything like that, so I'm truly honoured to have been able to be given that opportunity in the first place to do this, and I got a bat made up while I was there. So I'm very lucky, and more than anything, I'm more than grateful to Rob for inviting me up. So without further ado, here it is. As you can see, it's classic. But it's got the classic stickers on because I was able to select the classic stickers, which is the coppery ones. I just quite liked the coppery stickers, so there you go. So you can see it's nice and full, nice generous bow. It's got 8 lovely little grains on it. A little bit of staining on the side, but I like that. And hopefully if it picks it up, it's beautiful. So if I showed you the profile, just there, and sort of along, as you can see there. Handle wise, it is semi-oval. I like quite a thick handle. Now normally I would wear 2 grips, but this is where this what I've just had, this is elite level sort of service, and the experience I had there was truly mind-blowing in terms of just the process of how it was made, the detail that goes into making these bats, in particular these UK made bats that Rob makes, is quite incredible, really. So much so that I would always use 2 grips. This has got 1 grip on it now, and due to just the way we have made this, I don't need to use 2 grips anymore. I can just pick that up and it just feels beautiful in my hands. Now I've got bare hands in them at the minute, but when I put a pair of gloves on with this, it just feels sensational just in my hands. Pick up, it's just beautifully balanced and everything, so I'm sat there. It's not feeling like it's trying to be toe heavy with it all. It feels like I've got enough to come through the ball. I can hook it, I can cut it. It's quite stunning really in terms of how this is, and just how it's so tailor-made for me and my game, knowing where I can hit the ball, where I'm strong, where I'm weaker, and just my sort of preferences that I like to do in cricket more than anything. I mean, I'm not the best cricketer in the world. I'm fairly okay at it. I can sometimes score runs, I can sometimes not, but it's one of these ones where I'm just sitting here with this in my hand, and I look down at it as well. I look at the shape of it, I look at the feel, I just have the feel of it in my hand, and I look down and I just feel confident. It's one of those ones where it's always something that's nice to have when you're playing cricket. If you've got a bat that you can go out and you can go, I trust this, I'm going to score some runs with it. And if you don't, you just go back and go, oh, I'll get runs next time. So it turned out that this bat eventually, without even intending to, it finished at 2.9 something, I couldn't remember, so it's almost on that 210 region, but it doesn't feel it. I'm sitting here, it picks up as light as all my other bats really, that I've used and tried over the years. and just this bit of wood, I was able to pick this bit of wood out myself. It's grade 2, so it just shows you that you don't need to get the stunners. Again, as I will always push, I love the lower grade bats because they just offer such good quality and value with what it is, and the pressing on this is quite stunning. And as I said, the attention to detail, Rob went into this with me, and watching him craft this bat up through the whole process of the sanding, the polishing, the shaping, and everything like that, and checking with me how it is, was just it was sensational. It's probably the best, sort of one of the best experiences I've ever had as a customer. Like I mentioned with on a previous video with the custom keeper, wicket keeping gloves, it's the same thing. The attention to detail they both will go into with you is quite amazing, and it's what you want. If you're paying your money, you want this sort of service as a customer. And I'm just lucky enough to have been able to give this. But enough of me waffling for the last 5 minutes. Let's show you how it is. As you can see, it's very full through the blade, big old bow. But just watch and hear the sound of this. Gorgeous. Now I need to knock this in, and that's already sounding just amazing. I'll show you a quick bounce of the ball. I've got a little ball here, partially used, sort of fairly new sort of one. It's an very old league ball from the Sussex Cricket League before they switched to Grey Nicks. So there you go, just watch this. I've got quite a short roof, just to let you know, so it might hit the roof quite quickly, but I'll quickly show you. I'm going to try and bounce it across all the part of the blade, if I can keep it in camera. And then it's just the whole thing is a trampoline. And I'm just gently hitting this because I don't want to cream it through the roof, because it's quite a soft roof that I've got up there. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't fault it. Even better, as I mentioned, things like attention to detail and making this a personal touch to me. I've obviously got, oh, where is it, that side? I've got Rob's signature stamp on it, but he offered me the chance to put my girlfriend's initial on the shoulder there. And we were messing about, thinking about so you've got the Kookaburra BatCave UK laser in there. We thought, what else could we put on this just to make it thing? And he'd mentioned a few of the sponsored pros have got various little notes to, you know, family members. I think things like Bible verses or anything like that, and other bits and pieces like that, you know, children's names and all that sort of stuff. And the joy of one of these is I was able to get a tiny little cherry burnt in to the side. Just purely because my last name, my girlfriend's last name is Cherry. And previously I was putting a tiny little sticker of a cherry on my bats, just as a little nod to her. So when I could tap down, I could see it and then pick it up like that. But now I've got that permanently on my bat, and it came out really, really well in the end. We looked at it and thought that looks really, really ace. So I can't thank Rob, I can't thank Kookaburra more for allowing me to come up, get this. I'm more than anything, I can't wait to get this out into the middle myself. Hopefully I'll have it in use in the next couple of weeks or something like that, once I've knocked it in and given it a bit of playing in. But yeah, just I can't be more grateful enough, and I can't thank everyone enough for the support that I've had on, you know, places like Instagram, and then a little bit on here with this little silly venture that I'm doing. Yeah, so if anyone else wants to, you know, do collab videos and stuff like that, or anything else similar to this, more than happy to send me a message. I'd love to try and meet as many people as I can, chat with as many people as I can, and just enjoy the game as much as possible. So yeah, thanks everyone. I always get told off by my other half for this, so because I forget this. Like, comment, subscribe, people. If you like this video, do give it a like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to send me a message on my little Instagram. It's Sussex Cricket Bat Repairs _Hags Cricket. Yeah. Cheers everyone. Thanks. Bye.